Positive half cycle generator. This positive half cycle generator consists of one transformer, one diode and one resistor. Here we have to give AC input and the rectified output or positive cycle is obtained at the output, that is resistor R. Here we apply the AC input. Based on this circuit diagram, here we have constructed a circuit. This circuit
a diode that is 1N4007 and a resistor that is carbon resistor, its value is 1 kilo ohm.
As per circuit diagram,
Connected a diode, the
diode which is having
silver ring, it is cathode and this is anode. One point of transformer, this is transformer, it is having 3 terminals. This is center tap transformer 12 0 12. We have to connect
the input of this circuit. One wire is connected to diode, another
wire is connected to ground, or I can say to the resistor. Once we apply the input at this resistor, we obtain the output. Let's observe the input. This is a CRO. It is
one
and channel 2. Channel 1 here we have to set as AC
is
connector.
Polarity. One is positive and another is negative. We should connect this negative always to the ground. I will connect here to the ground. Let's check the input with the help of this positive connector. I will check the input, connect this input at the output of the transformer. Here we can observe that this is the input of a circuit or output of a transformer. Let's measure its value. First we will measure the amplitude. We will set this amplitude as per our convenience. Here we can see that the channel 1 is having volts per division. We have to count the number of divisions here. Then we should multiply this value with this volts per division. I will set it properly. Let's measure it. It is having total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 5.4 units. We will multiply this with this 5 volt. That turns out to be just 5 into 2.5 into, we'll calculate this with the help of calculator. Total the height is 5.4 unit. We will multiply this 5.4 into 5. That turns out to be 5.4 into 5. That will be 27 volt peak to peak. And now we will measure the frequency. In order to measure frequency, we have that is one positive and one negative. We will set this to ground to set reference value and turn it to AC. Using X position, adjust it properly. Now we will measure its width. Here from 0, 1, 2, 3 and 3.5. We have to keep this calibration button to maximum. We will measure it once again. One, 2, 3, 4. 4 into 5. 4 into 5 millisecond.
Total 0.02 second. If I
total second, that is 50 hertz. In the input we are getting 25 volt and 50 hertz. Now let's check the output value. In order to observe the output, we have to connect this the another end of the diode. Here we can see that in CRO, here we obtain the rectified output or the only positive half cycle. Let's measure its value. First we will measure the amplitude. We have to measure the amplitude from this end, that is 1 to 2.6. 2.6 into,
you have to multiply this value into 5, that is total 13 volt is output. And the frequency is, we have to measure this positive half cycle as well as this blank line, that is 1 2 3 4 4 into 5 millisecond, 4 into 5 millisecond, that is again 0.02 second. If I make 1 divided by this value, that is again 50 hertz. The same value we have noted here in the tabular column.